Why, hello everyone! Welcome back to me, Fortitude Fence, here with another fantastic video. Or I guess I should say, karaoke! It's a pretty funny name. I like funny names. But here I am playing some more 35th US against who else but Average Blob. I haven't played in a couple of days, as I've been a bit under the weather. But anyway, though. We we queue up, and the first person we match with is, of course, Average Blob. Of course, on my least favorite map. Keep saying it's been a while. On Urban Frontlines here. But yeah, so we'll show what I'm gonna do here, I guess, in a bit whenever I finish setting up my orders. We'll go over to Average Blob here. He's got an AMX 10 RC updated, of course. That's neat. He's just gonna put it over here, and then you know, some AMX 10 RCs, and then two more. Just gonna rush down the middle, and then try to blitz down here, I guess. Pretty interesting. And got some commandos, some two AMX 30 B2 Brennises. He's got two rolling threes, and then this thing. I think this thing's kind of useless, but each to their own. It's got Eclairs and an Alouette 3, which is very interesting. You don't see many people doing that, because this thing is 4 HP, so it's just gonna die to anything. What am I doing over here? I'm just gonna bring up a recoilless gun, some leader, some scout dragon, put them in here, and then just cap the zone. Got some Scout Dragon going for the tower. Just gonna take it nice and slow. Got a CV, a Duster, to maybe punish if somebody tries to put an EGGM in this tower or something, or tries to put a recon. I can just pop around with a CV and blast them. Two more scouts and then two more M60 tanks there. Just gonna be running to the middle, and then I got classic tank platoon. Just all going here, centralized. I'm not trying to push or make any concentrated effort. Just gonna take it nice and slow at the start here. Stick a recoilless gun in here. But yeah, we'll take it away from there. Rather long to deployment, apparently. That's a bit of my bad. I think we'll go on this side. This side looks better. So yeah, we're just zooming across here, Kind of at this moment, it's oh boy, I guess I'm getting rushed. It's well, we'll unload that there, right? I wasn't too quick to unload my my IHawk, so my guy dies, but whatever, it's not the worst trade. Recoilless gun to the side, though. Absolute hero champ. First shots fucking taps it, even though it was stunned. Absolutely wild. And then, yeah, we just drove around the corner with our 5 tanks, and then, blasted those 2 things. I am a bit concerned about the commandos pushing up here, so it's well, we gotta reverse and just sort of keep fast moving, get away from that, so we don't just die to the fucking 6th thing. It's pretty funny. He's just gonna try and push up, but he sees him over here now, right? So bit of a funny experience. I'm able to tuck my tanks just barely out in time so they don't get killed by this commandos coming up. I got an F111 cluster here, flying right into the ruins. Gets hit by that thing, but just barely makes it out of there with a little bit of health left. But yeah, now this AMX 30 is all by itself against my 6 tanks right there. And just caught out and is not able to smoke off in time, and now that's gone. But unfortunate, but that's just how she be. Gonna bring out some helis now. deal with this commandos. It's been unfortunate I lost that one. Didn't need to be like that, but it's going pretty good so far at the start of this game. Just gonna bring up some more supply, heal my stuff up, but yeah, brings that in again, but the IHawk gets him this time. Rotated the command and CEV to, you know, chase down all this stuff, and then yeah, I put the ITO up in here now. Got a command coming in for this because I just sort of brought that one over here, and then I was gonna move the tank over or whatever, but I never got around to it. I really enjoyed this game. I gotta say, I'm really enjoying 35th US, especially my deck lately. I think I've got it like really figured out. I'm really enjoying it. Nothing really more I think I would change or really like about it. I got like everything I could really possibly want. It's a bit unfortunate. It's been a bit too aggressive. It's gonna catch me out. I lose my Duster, and then my CEV here, as I'm just not able to retreat in time. But it kills a commando squad, so that's pretty neat. Kind of somewhat pays for itself. Man, this is pretty funny. This thing's just right next to my thing. Gonna go ahead and scout over here. But yeah, I see that this is here, right? And it starts shooting my thing. But he just smokes off and hides it, right? And it's like, oh, you're being so smart. Oh, you're killing my guy. Oh no. And then we just, you know, kill it with the leader. That was absolutely hilarious. It's killing my fucking helis over here. I should have bought more IHawks. I'm gonna start doing that now. But yeah. Just gonna light defense over here, not being too eager. Kind of like rotating everything around to the middle here. Very like haphazardly. I really wanna push into the center here. I think it's gonna open up a lot of possibilities. We've been fighting a lot on this side lately. And then yeah, I got that howitzer I brought to deal with that Milan too. Real nice. Just got a recoilless gun here and a bunch of like ITOs to defend. Not gonna be too aggressive. Just gonna try and like spam a nice concave and just try to trade my way to a positive situation over here. Not too concerned about actually defending the point if he just wants to run infantry at it. But yeah, the push for the middle is going on now. Keeps killing my recon. Actually, he missed that one. Oh, that's surprising. But yeah, we're putting some pain onto him over there. He's slowly building back up his tank push for over here, but all attention's on this side at the moment. He's gonna start bringing up some howitzers to deal with the toes and whatnot that he's seen over here. In the meantime, I'm already in this zone though. Quite interesting that we're making like pushes on opposite sides of the map. Like all his focus is over here and all mine's over here. Just completely ignoring each other's center of attention, you know? It's pretty funny. It's kind of wrecking my stuff over here pretty good. B2s certainly do shred more so than my fucking AMX-60s here. Or the M60s, not AMX-60s. You know it's early when, you know. Doesn't help they keep missing, but whatever. Dealt with 2 of them so far there. And there's a 3rd one dealt with. Pretty good. I'm just sort of blitzing through here now with a bunch of helis. I don't really see anything in my way, so like I'm just gonna keep going. You know, why not? Oh, this is pretty funny. Put a Milan 2 in this building, right? And then it just instantly dies to like the bajillion fucking tank rounds coming into it. I accidentally get too eager with my M60 trying to kill this AMX-30 and I drive it straight into the commandos, so that's been unfortunate. And then he's slowly pushing up with his stuff. I do some scouting over here. I see there's literally nothing over here with the scout plane. And I go to try to bomb his AMX-10, but he moves it in time. Just barely, unfortunately. This game's going pretty well. Cleaned up all this. This is still a bit of an issue, but whatever. Just gonna pull back, you know. Don't need to like just suicide all my tanks and my IHawk into these commandos. I'm certainly ticking them up, and I'm out trading him over here, so it's all right. Yeah, got another cluster plane. Exploring the fact that all his AA's over here. Just taking care of one of those. Good times. And then we will kill that. I really enjoyed this game. I really enjoy. Like, if I have to play Urban Frontlines, I think the only time, or the only division I want to play is 35th US, you know? I sure hope I can get some more buffs in the future. So I just got like a nice tank line coming over here. Probably wasn't the best idea, just because of the way it's set up right now. I should have probably had them like all lined up in the road over here or something, so I could shoot down the road or like make a push for on the road. Because right now they're all in single file, and they're getting artied, but I see it in time to move it all, so that's pretty convenient. But yeah, I push up my my infantry here, and then it's just gonna get instantly shredded by these AMX-30s, right? It's not the best scenario, but I'm taking up good defensive positions over here. I've capped this. I'm about ready to make a push into here a little bit, but we're getting there. I'm getting distracted over here. Just keep building more tents. Not more tents. Buying more tanks. My head's been a bit cooked. I don't know what's been going on with me lately, but I just haven't been feeling the greatest for like a week, like over a week. I haven't like been sleeping. Like, it's just not been a good time for me. But I'm starting to feel better though. I was coughing for like a month straight. It was awful. But just a lot of tanks. Just got a lot of tanks. Now he's bringing up the infantry here. I've slowly just sort of like slowed down here a bit. I probably should have blobbed more, but I'm kind of like low on fuel and stuff, so I'm just sort of like taking my time to heal everything. And then slowly deal with this stupid nonsense. He tried to bomb my thing with his Jaguar HE, but I was able to get it with the IHawk before that happened. But I killed a stupid Hot 2 that came around the corner and killed my tank that I didn't need to die. I need to get better at just like shoving them behind buildings and stuff. But the game's being played like really wide now. Like, we're on a very wide front. He was using his Hot 2 to scout for my Scout Dragons over here, but I just put him out of the building. And then yeah, we just go in and kill that. Bring up a seed plane, snipe one on the rolling 3s. And then we bring up the F-111 clusters here, and then we kill the other rolling 3s and the AMX-13. So now there's like not really a whole lot over here. I know there's not a whole lot because I got a recon plane literally flying overhead, trying to snipe this fucking Milan 2. I'm gonna use it with the HE Dragonfly real quick since I could see it. So that's got with. So I'm pretty confident I can just sort of like deal with this and then just sort of blitz through here. Meanwhile, focus is back over here as he's making a counterattack. I sort of suicide a bunch of guys trying to make a play into here, but it's not going very well. I just immediately pull back. That's pretty neat that they traded it out well. Yeah, it's probably not the greatest idea. Probably should have moved them if they fired. I didn't really notice. There's a lot going on. I was dealing with this stupid Milan too that was sort of like shooting my guys in the fucking side here. Accidentally lose my F-16A by mistake, but whatever. Got a nice little blob over here capping India. I sort of counterattack his counterattack or whatever. Accidentally lose the ACAV tank. I was hoping this Brennis would have switched targets onto this stupid one, but it didn't. So it killed that, even though it wasn't even shooting at it nor in range, but whatever. Absolute blob of stuff coming in now. Able to smoke off just in time. I'm not really killing a whole lot of his planes besides that first one in like the second minute there. All my things are just hitting once. I wasn't investing massively into it, but whatever. Better just kill a B2. Kill the B2 right in the middle, I guess. Slow it down just a bit. But yeah, the arty's coming in. At this point, I probably should have took all my stuff right here and just sort of like reversed it and then Q moved it over here. I think that's what I'm going to do next time anyway. Just because just trying to spread out like my opponent is probably like the best way to go about it. This way you can't just like concentrate his forces after smashing through here, and then going over here. You have to like leave a force everywhere. And I got like a lot more stuff, so it's a lot easier for me than him. But I'm about ready to make a counterattack into, I guess not counterattack, I keep saying counter. What is this zone? For Echo here. Got my arty on counter battery. But yeah, I'm kind of just suiciding all my stuff here. It's a bit unfortunate. I really should have pulled them back. I was getting real lazy. I was just kind of, you know, wanting to win at this point. I see this fucking commandos popping up over here, and it's like, oh, we gotta reverse, back up. So luckily I'm able to show the right armor front there, and not just like instantly die to it. But he's pushing back in pretty here aggressively. He doesn't have like commands like super on his heel. It's got this one on the way though. But yeah, now that commando's dealt with, I'm pretty eager to get in here. I got the the command unit loaded up in a Huey, ready to hot drop it. Yeah, I'm kind of just trying to sandwich him between a bunch of tanks here and a bunch of IHawks and stuff like not IHawks, ITOs here, toes. Unfortunately, I'm kind of just driving into these fucking apparatus right now. And a bunch of cluster planes coming out. I see this big blob of AMX-10s and whatnot, so I'm trying to take that out as well. It's going pretty well. Unfortunately, I lose my IHawk. I didn't pull that back in time. I got this one here, apparently. Whatever. Sniping my stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of suiciding planes. It's kind of my bad. He's gonna start moving it because you think I was gonna bomb it, but whatever, I just evac him, so that's pretty convenient anyway. But yeah, there was nothing over here, so we go ahead and get in there. I'm losing all my tanks because I got them on reverse order and whatnot, and it's not really microing. I'm kind of gonna like smoke them and whatnot, but whatever. Just got some tanks coming in over here to make a counter attack into this zone. I'm gonna do a nice space them so they don't all just get fucking bombed. Got a nice lot of CEVs and like TOW-2s, you know, just prepared. Waiting for him to come on in. Just got some TOW-2s defending all this. Probably should have had some dusters. I know Average Bob likes his fucking AT helicopters. But yeah, that was also pretty lazy of me. I should have also pulled that leader back. I just sort of left him out in the open, and then the tanks came around the corner, and I was like, oh yeah. We'll go ahead and we'll pause it right here because the game's over. But yeah, he go ahead and he bombed my tank. I didn't kill it, but then I was just gonna, you know, bring my rocket helicopters over here and then stun his tank. So like the idea of his whole push of just stunning and then pushing through here isn't gonna work. Especially since I have 4 tanks right there. I think that's 4. Yeah. I hadn't even like purchased, Yeah, so I just started purchasing my F-16 ATs. I think I have another one. I haven't even purchased my my LGB planes yet. He's just spamming out roll on 2s right now, which has been interesting, but that's not really what you need. I think at this point he was actually kind of like running low out of stuff. I looked at his deck afterwards, and he doesn't have a whole lot of AMX 30 tanks. He's only got something like 19 in total, I think. So I think he was pretty low. Because he doesn't have enough stuff in his deck to make like a whole 40-minute game. But yeah, I just sort of spammed out. I was out of M60 TTSs, my ERAs, and my normal ones. So I was getting to the point where I was just going to start spamming out the unvetted Rise tanks and like Tote 2s, because I still had like a lot of those. And I still had like lots of infantry. I hadn't splurged too much, but yeah. I was going to win in 2 minutes here. It was pretty interesting. It was very interesting, because like we were like over here, then we were over here, and then we were over here, and then we were over here, and then we're over here, and then we're over here. One of the more dynamic games I think I've had on this map. One of the better games I've played on it. I didn't think it was gonna go so well. I thought I was gonna get fucking just railed by 5e, but it worked out in the end. And yeah. Anyway, though, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Enough of me rambling here. But yeah. Such a funny name. I like these tanks. I really do like these scout ones. They always seem to make themselves pay for themselves. Then yeah, just the cluster bombers. Not being nice with them. I still had another CP tank. This thing lasted like the whole game. And then yeah, this cluster, yeah, pull a nice clumped AMX 10. Well, I should have probably focused on the AMX 30Bs, but I didn't see them, or like the other Roland 3 that was there. But whatever. The seed plane actually managed to hit something twice. That is a miracle. That's tragic. These guys died in that Huey. Yeah, I should have been more on top of moving my my ITOs, but I guess I only lost like 2 then. That's not bad. 3. Yeah, it's not terrible. It just didn't go very well at the start. I don't know. It's hard to say what really happened that game. I just sort of had more stuff for some reason. Anyway, though, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. I sure did. And yeah, take care.